Hey traders, checking in on the stock market today. Slow day out there as far as SPY is concerned, but following through from yesterday in the video talking about the fear reset, we saw names like Baba, Amazon, a lot of our growth names continuing to get their daily bounces going, and we're now going to be looking at the broader market. Can it continue its slow grind higher into all-time highs for the next few weeks, which has been the pattern? So again, when I'm talking fear reset, I'm talking about these 3 to 4 day pullbacks in SPY that cool off the technicals, reset things, and then result in multiple weeks of slow grind up to new all-time highs. So we just had another one of those. There's our V shape to the new all-time high. The question is, do we now slow grind up for the next multiple weeks in a row, grinding to new all-time highs? So that's what we're watching for. What do we know the bears need to prove anything to us? Volume. They have to have increasing volume if we're going to see any weakness. So if we do not see any increasing bear volume, we're going to anticipate these bulls are going to maintain control. SPY today, again, look at the daily candle. You can hardly see it there. It's one of the smallest range days. We did have a few other ones in here, but probably top 5 smallest ranges we've seen on the year, which means not a whole lot was going on. Well, what it means is evenly balanced rotation going on. And started to see the inverse relationship between QQQ and XLF reappear today, still favoring bulls overall. They were inverse. QQQ recovered to a new high of the day. XLF did not hit a new low of the day. It consolidated, but it wasn't tick for tick inverse. And again, it has a little bit of a bull lean as far as the broader market. QQQ today, again, not a whole lot going on, but up at all-time highs. The burden of proof is on the bears, and we got plenty of space for a daily higher low to form next time we consolidate. XLF, daily bounce, we're anticipating a lower high, anything under 38.95. It's a very similar setup to SMH, so we're just viewing this as a very wide range, scouting a daily lower high compared to 38.95, and then we'll scout a higher low compared to 37.22. I'm anticipating this daily range on XLF is going to tighten up into next week. And SMH, very similar, a little bit weaker today. So anything under 271.79 is a lower high. Then we'll scout a higher low. Anything above 249.35. Tightening range on watch for both XLF and SMH. Healthcare sector slowing down. The bulls have been in control, running to all-time highs. And really this period right here is when QQQ is seeing weakness. And now QQQ is doing that. And XLV is seeing some consolidation. So just continued rotation game. And as long as 133.80 holds, the bulls will keep their complete control as far as healthcare is concerned. So again, IWM from yesterday, we were talking about how the pattern has been at least 3 green days resulting from those SPY fear reset pullbacks. That was one of them. We had another one right here. We had another one right here. So the question is, how much follow through can we see this time around? Can we confirm daily trend changes? 2 out of the last 3 times, daily trend changes confirmed as a result. This time it did not, but this time it did. And again, this is just the times where SPY saw those 3 to 4 day pullbacks. So here we go. Here's our big bull move off the low. 225.21, major resistance zone approaching. Look at all this price action right here. And if we reject, the question is, can the bulls confirm the daily trend change and make this more than just a couple day move? We held weekly support very well, and if the bulls can get over that 225.21 level, we're back in a weekly uptrend. And that's a potential monthly higher low being established. Look at all that price action, trying to develop a base of support. Can we see a new all-time high in IWM? If we can change the daily trend and get over 225.21, it's certainly back on the table. So paying attention to that and other growth names. The biotech sector had a huge day yesterday. In response to PFE buyout news, that helped. It definitely consolidated a good bit today, but we did close back at the high. So 129.66 major level. Again, on all these names that have solid bounces, they must confirm daily trend changes once we top out on the initial bounce. Solar sector, little bit of follow through today, but an upper wick formed. ARKK is another growth name we watch. It had some solid follow through. Again, the daily trend change will be needed. Other growth names, PLTR, holding daily higher lows nicely. And MJ sector, CGC, another green day. A lot of proving to do. The bounce, little uptick in volume, close at the high, have to top out wherever that is, and confirm the daily trend change. And US MJ a little bit weaker than Canadian MJ. Again, benefiting, but bigger picture, this isn't really meaning a whole lot at this point. A lot more follow through is needed in the MJ sector, which is the weakest of the weak as far as growth names are concerned. So we're watching IWM. Another solid green day in a row, and we'll see how long the bulls can keep that up. Dollar testing daily uptrend support lines. Again, we're watching this rising wedge. If we hold a daily higher low compared to 92.47, we'll be watching resistance and watching for the potential of a daily lower high to be the result of that bounce. Gold, daily trend change confirmed, not getting a whole lot of follow through at this point. Silver playing catch up today. So you can see gold, little red, pretty much right at the close of yesterday, but silver getting a bit of follow through. So silver has to break 23.96 to confirm the daily trend change. We tested that today. Bulls need follow through tomorrow for us to say, yep, daily trend change confirmed. Then we zoom out and scout a weekly lower high to be the result of that bounce. Baba follow through, big gap up open. Probabilities favored the gap up open because the notable shift that took place yesterday, the volume climax, the close at the high of the day, showing bulls were comfortable swinging positions, and a 5% gap up today. And bulls holding on. We're not done just yet. Potentially. Hourly, very healthy bull flag right now. So the bulls are going to try for some more tomorrow. When we lose the hourly uptrend, the top of the daily bounce is set. And then from there, same question as IWM and everybody else. Can we confirm? Come on, paintbrush. I guess the volume bars are throwing that off. Can we confirm the daily trend change once we top out on this bounce? And in the video last week, I said, easy 10% bounce coming on Baba. The hard part is timing it. And I made my mental mistakes, which made me miss this bounce. And I'm not FOMOing this bounce because a 10% bounce on something crushed and oversold, that happens all the time in markets, whether it's crypto, whether it's stocks, whether it's the MJ sector. There's plenty of opportunities just like this. It was a great opportunity for aggressive dip buyers and for people that love playing bounces, but not the one for me this time around. I'm in timeout, showing discipline. See you in September as far as trading. But a nice bounce. And K-Web, peer and correlated, big volume, strong close. So again, the shift is on. Watch for the narrative shift coming out of China. And again, I wouldn't be surprised if within the next few days we see someone, a guest on CNBC, talking about how this Chinese flush out is the trade opportunity of the year. And that narrative shift developing, lagging price. The price shift and the volume shift first, and then the narrative shift shortly thereafter. So we are expecting, Baba gaps up tomorrow. We're definitely going to be looking for a temporary top to be set on the bounce in the short term, and then we'll scout a daily high or low. Reddit names had massive days today. I'm going to cover that in a separate video right when I'm done recording this one. So keep an eye out for that second video on our YouTube channel. I appreciate you watching. Thanks for the likes and subscribes and all that good stuff. Thanks for the driveway tips and suggestions. I've got some civil engineers messaging me, so that's great. And the hourly uptrends are guide on SPY and QQQ with plenty of space for a daily higher low to form next time we top out. We have a very clear pattern, 3 times in a row now. It will stand out to us the next time it's different. But for now, this time it is not different, and the VIX is just giving us a weekly lower high, staying in our falling wedge. And again, this time, not different. One of these times it will be, but we have to watch for the signals and the follow-through. It's not just that initial fear. It's not just that initial ripping off of the Band-Aid. It has to be sustained, and it has to see follow-through, and it has to be sign after sign saying, that's different than last time. That's different than last time. And right now, everything's the same as the last 3 times. Do good things. Thanks again. We got a beetle party on these milkweed seeds. Sunflower eater. So this is the volunteer squash on the compost pile, and I've started to take their fruit, which are a cross of what looks like delicata and something else, and I'm just smashing them open and giving them to the squirrels. Looks like we got some fungi explosion going on. Just watched Fantastic Fungi for the 12th time last night. Still got pollinators going. The mulch helps with the erosion, but you can see a little river found its way underneath the mulch. But overall, just driveway damage. Could have been a lot worse. Big old praying mantis.